Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Stephanie from Slow Glover Creations. I am testing out a new setup again because I just haven't found one I like yet. So I'm testing out a new setup. You guys are there, my computer's over there, so if I look that way, that's why. But I'm gonna try really hard to keep looking at the camera. I am not good on camera. Okay, so aside from that, now my dogs want to bark. Okay, so I'm going to try to take this in one continuous take, and then I'll cut out the bits that are just awful, like my dog's barking just then. Okay, so first things first, I went to a retreat not long ago, so I showed most of the haul that I had on that video. I'm not going to do too much haul today. There were some other things that that I've gotten, but I think I'll just leave that off this time around. I'm going to jump right into my fully finishes. My FFOs. First, I got Gamer framed. Oh, here's Gamer. Let's start here. Sorry, there's a glare. Don't know what the best way is there. Gamer. This is actually the pixels that made us stitch along. Oh, look, you can see my camera. Hey. Try to give you a close up. And I was not sure how the glass would affect the glow in the dark. And I am pleased to say it still glows. So at least there's that. I really wanted like a mat that would echo the words. So I wanted to do, originally, like maybe a 1/4 of an inch gap around and then echoing of the mat, like in some of these spots, maybe around the M. But the gal who framed this for me, did not have the ability to do an echo. So I got no mat on it because I really liked the fabric and I wanted it to be shown. So I figured if I can't do the echo mat, then I would just leave it off. So that's Gamer. My other FFO, I stitched and then finished this. See if it will focus. No. See if I... Nope, it does not want to focus. There we go. Finally. It says nobody is mad at you. This was a video done by Elise Myers. I may even just try to insert it here if I'm able to. I'm not sure. And basically, she said, nobody is mad at you. And if they are, and they don't tell you, then they're not worth your time. So, this is a good reminder for me to have up on my wall. And this little embroidery stitch was made by JC, the stay-at-home artist. And then I fully finished it. And I just did my iron-on label and a whip stitch around it. I started off like pretty evenly spaced and then got wider and then got skinny again, got wider, and then my tension was all different, so it kind of looks a little bulky, but that's okay. I like how it turned out. So that's Nobody Is Mad at You. And then this one I'm pretty proud of. I just finished it yesterday. This is book by the Witchy Stitcher. And I finished it on a like hidden book. So I can store stuff. I don't know if I'm going to keep my stitchy stuff in here, my tools. I might. But I like how it turned out. It was really easy to finish. And I think it looks great. I really love this pattern. It's super simple to stitch up, but it just looks really good. I'm very pleased with this. So sometimes you just have to admire your own your own work. As long as I'm happy with it, it's good, right? Okay, so those were my FFOs. I have a few other things that I want to, sorry, noise. I want to get fully finished. I have a plan for one of them, but some of these I don't. Here is Narnia. This is a finish. I think the last time I showed this, I had only gotten like some of the top done. I'll insert a picture here and here, the side by side. Hopefully I'll be able to do a side by side if I can get it to hold straight. So here's what it looks like. Goodness me. You'd think I'd never taken a video before. And it just came out really nicely. I really love this fabric. See if I can turn on a light. Ooh, that's really bright. That probably did not help. Hello! Okay. So that was Narnia. Here's another finish. This is Let's Talk Stitching. You want to get up close? Let me turn off the light now. Excuse me, Coopy. Beep, beep. This is Let's Talk Stitching. A few of these things are glow in the dark. I'll insert a picture over here so you can see it side by side. Who glows in, well, you'll see a picture so you'll know what glows in the dark. So that's that one. And I just finished this recently, so I haven't decided how I want to fully finish it yet. I may try to do a white frame with like glow-in-the-dark dry brush on it. We'll see. We'll see what I can come up with. Well. Okay, so that's it for my FFOs and finishes. Let me... okay. So WIPS. I have been working on these. So flip it. A year with charms. I don't have the charms, so I got these secondhand. But I started May, at the beginning of May, and I just realized today that I never actually finished it. I still have the flower to go. Ooh, sorry, y'all. My needle minder from Adam Hart. These are perfect for like small things because they're not heavy at all. I still have like the leaves and the border that have to go on, but I think everything else is finished. So I'll try to finish that up soon and start on June, which is my birthday month. Speaking of my birthday, my best friend is going to come down, Leah, and we are going to have a stitchy weekend at my house. My husband is going to take our little one, who's going to go to Disney with him on Saturday, Sunday, and then me and Leah and then 3 of our friends are going to come over and stitch with us. So I'm pretty excited about that. This is the first time that I get to host a stitchy weekend. Normally it's at Sheila's house. So I'm pretty excited to be able to have it here. Feels like, I don't know, I get to contribute and not just be a freeloader. Because normally I go to Sheila's house so that I don't have to worry about if my son is here or making noise or whatever. My next WIP is Mill Hill Caribbean Santa. I don't think I actually had any progress on this last month. I think I was just about to start it. But if I do, I'll put a picture in. I can't remember. And this is where I'm at. So there is my Santa. He's coming along nicely. We've been doing Stitchy Santa Sunday, Stitcher Santa Sunday. One of the two. And the past few Sundays I haven't worked on it. Been doing other things. So I need to get him back into the rotation. But I did get a few Sundays on that. So the next few things, what do I want to talk about first? I'll talk about my twisted band sampler. Twisted band sampler. So this is twisted band sampler. Let me see if I can hold up something behind it. No, that probably does not help. Yeah, a little bit. Okay. So last time it was like this. I don't even remember where I was at last time. But when I went to the retreat, I was working on the flowers here. And I got all the flowers done, and then I started on this, I think it's band 6. And I don't remember the name of these. It's like a chain. So I started in on that. And I am loving this. We're doing hashtag Sal of the Twisted BX. So if you're doing a band sampler or a rainbow sampler, you should hashtag it that so I can stalk your progress too. Okay, next one. I'll talk about these. So okay. Let me catch my brain. I purchased all the stuff, the fabric, the floss, all that for the Tilton Crafts Realm of Middle Earth cross stitch. And I purchased a 25 count, and I really did not like it. I didn't like stitching on it. I didn't like the coverage. I didn't want to have to use 3 strands. I wanted to use 2, or even just 1 strand. 3 strands is just a lot, but the coverage was not great for 25 count, so I was not enjoying stitching on it. Plus, it's massive, and it was just like 50 shades of brown and orange. So I decided to let it go, which I did not let the pattern go. My pattern is digital, and I feel like I can go back to it if I ever want to. But I was talking with Suki, the brown-eyed stitcher, and I was telling her, I'm just not loving it. You know, ideally, I'd like to sell it as a kit and like pass it on, so that it's not like wasted. And she was like, oh, pick me. So she ended up buying it from me. It's a little sad to see it go, but I mean, realistically, I knew that that's what I wanted to do. Because I'm not in a place where I want to stitch just a bunch of brown right now. And that would have taken me 15 years if I had done like 500 stitches. No. 200 stitches? Or 500 stitches. Something like that. It would have taken me 15 years to do. And I have other things that I would like to do. So I saw the Grand Library and I was like, oh, this is a bunch of colors. I think that might like keep my interests more. So I bought that pattern and I figured before I buy fabric, I bought these little like test swatches. Let me see, like all these. There's 14, 16, 18, 20, 25, and 28 came in the little like test purchase. It's done by Nerdy by Design, but I don't think that they have these available anymore. But they're little swatches. So I bought this. And then I also have a 32 count fabric that I just cut a little piece out of so that I could test it as well. So what I've been doing, I'll show you. This is my 32 count. Oh, let's see if it will stop. Come on, focus. Focus. Hocus pocus. It's time to focus. That did not work. Oh, almost at it. There we go. So 1/1 tent, 1/1 full cross, 2/1 tent, and 2/1. No, 3/1 tent for 32 count. Blah, blah, blah. I cannot. There, 3/1 tent. I'm going to take a video of all of these when I'm done. I'll do a comparison video. But each one I've done like a different, I've tried to keep them pretty routine. But like 28 count, I did 1/1 tent, 1/1 full cross, 2/1 tent, and 2/1 full cross. Because that's what made sense for this one. 3/1 tent. I didn't think it was necessary. I was just curious about the 32 count. I'm not really sure why, because the 2/1 is pretty good. Anyways, if people want to see a 3/1 tent on a 28 count, I definitely can go back and stitch it. Just leave me a comment and let me know. Then for 25 count, I did, wow. So when I have stitched these and I go to stitch like the label for the box, I have mislabeled them so many times. So many times. So here's one that I mislabeled. The 3, it says 3/3 tent, but it's 3/1 tent. I'm gonna have to fix that one. I did a 1/1 tent and full cross, and 2/1 tent and full cross, and then a 3/1 tent for 25 count. And then I just started the 20 count. I also thought of stitching them, I'll sort of explain. So for the 20 count, I did a 1/1 tent. Oh, I didn't even label. I didn't label this one at all. A 1/1 tent, a 2/1 tent, a 2/1 full cross, a 1/1 full cross, and then these full cross ones I did stitching in rows, so like 10 all the way across and then back. And this one I started stitching 1 X at a time because I was told that it potentially keeps, you can kind of see it on this one, Ugh, sorry, y'all. It's always there. You can kind of see like the tension, the rows. Let me stand up. Holy moly. I give up. When I take a video of this, I'm not gonna have to worry about focusing because I'm just gonna have a downward shot. Okay, anyways, when you stitch row by row, you get a break in the row, and I can see it like in person, but it might be hard to show you right now. I can insert a picture of what it means because I did take some pictures and post them on Instagram of that. So I was told that doing a single cross, one cross at a time, would help with the lines. And I started doing a 2/1 full cross to test that, but I realized that my 2/1 full cross on here did not even show the lines. So I think it was because the coverage is pretty good. I like more of a thick coverage. I don't like to see the gaps. But I can't tell between the row by row and the one stitch at a time on the 20 count. So when I do the 1/1, that's probably when I'll see a difference. So anyways, I am slowly working on this. I've done 32 count, 28 count, 25 count, and 20 count. And then I have 18, 16, and 14 after that. The reason that I started doing this, that was like way sidetracked. The reason that I started doing this was because I wanted to decide what I wanted to do my grand library on. And I think what I came up with was a 32 count. And I either want to do 1/1 full cross or 2/1 tent. I timed myself and there was only 10 minutes difference between the full cross and the 2/1, which for 100 stitches, it would probably add up. But the coverage on the 1/1 full cross is a lot more consistent, and it just has a nicer, cleaner look. So I'll probably end up doing 1/1 full cross for my grand library, and it's going to be on 32 count. So that's why I started doing these, so that I could see what I want to do for future projects. Because I don't want to buy something and then decide while I'm stitching on it, I don't really like this. That would make me sad. So that's the plan. The next thing that I worked on was my engagement photo. And I think I only got like 480 stitches in this month. I took it with me. I did a little like mommy vacay for Mother's Day. My husband got me a couple nights stay in a hotel, so I brought this one with me. And I'll show you what it looked like last time. I'll put a picture here. And this is where I'm at now. Hopefully you can see kind of side by side. So I think a lot of this area was not filled in yet, and I filled that in. So that's where I'm at with that one. If I'm missing information, just shoot me a message or leave a comment, and I will be glad to tell you all the things, because I always forget. All right, now, don't you fall over. Okay. Last thing that I've been working on this month is my glow-in-the-dark comparison. I shared not long ago in a Facebook group and said, oh yeah, I did part 1 comparison, and they were like, well, where's part 2? That was my crickets impersonation, but it was more like a stabbing. Okay, anyways, glow in the dark. Here's where I'm at. I have done all of the sulky colors here. Sulky. And then these are Kranic number 4. This is acrylic number 8, and these are acrylic blending filaments. So I have the rest of the number 8's color options that they have coming. I have the blending filaments coming, and then a few, another acrylic number 8 coming for the white. And then this is the DMC white. I've got acrylic white, and then I have sulky white, and 3, I got a petite treasure braid, a silk, a glow-in-the-dark silk braid, and a regular non-petite, I think. I just ordered them, so when I get them, I will be putting them on. And then I also have some acrylic ribbon to put on here. I don't know if they're going to stitch onto the 16 count because they're pretty thick, so we'll see. Sorry. But I feel like the end is in sight with this, and I'm really excited to be able to do a glow-in-the-dark comparison. I think I'll probably film part of it in the dark, obviously, to show what glows. And if I can't get it on film, I'll include pictures. But part 2 is coming soon. It's getting closer and closer every day. So, yay! You can see the DMC. Oh, good, it focused a little there. And I'm hoping, I bought a canvas stand for my phone when I do videos. I'm hoping that that will help with these like above shot down kinds of videos. Okay, so that's it for my WIPS. Doesn't seem like a lot, but that's it. Yay! The last, let me make sure. Okay, so future plans. I purchased the Water Dragon by, I always say this wrong, so let me pull it up just to be sure. In Ingleside Imaginarium. I don't know why I always want to say Imogen, but it's Ingleside Imaginarium. Might as well show you what it looks like. It's this is the Water Dragon. It's gonna have beading. Oh, I will insert a picture because I'm not fussing with that. I got this fabric for it. It's like a light blue, sea-ish kind of color. Kind of more like a sky color than I guess. No, it has a little bit of green. I got that for, wow, for my Water Dragon, and I got all of the colors for it, and I bought the beads and the acrylic. So, this is mostly kitted. I want to get the DMC on my Adam Hart bobbins. And then the DMC, actually I'm going to do DMC and the Weeks Dye Works on bobbins. But that is kitted up, ready to go, ready to start. And then I'm planning on, once I finish my glow-in-the-dark comparison, my thread versus stitch count comparison, and then I think just those two. Once I finish those two, then I'm going to start some other things. I finished kitting up my hands-on design year of celebrations. So I've got all of the fancy floss for that. I'm not going to start this until next year. So, or the end of the year, December. I may do them like a month in advance so that I have the finished, sorry, the finished stitch ready for the first of the month. Because what I was thinking was having that be like my first picture of the month for each month, and that would kind of be like my divider for months when it comes to my Instagram photos. So last one that I have kitted is the Nora Corbett. This is Electra. And it's kind of hard with the glare. Sorry. So I don't think that, I think maybe there's some glow in the dark in the moon, but the rest of it is not, there's no glow in the dark in the rest of it, just the moon. But I mean, it is charted. Use Kreinik number 4 braid for glow in the dark moon. And there are beads on it, but they are not glow in the dark. They're just frosted glass beads, which I think I bought the glow in the dark beads so I could essentially make it like a full moon glow in the dark. But I kind of want to just do it as charted and see what it's like. So that's it for future plans. I think I'm going to start Electra and Water Dragon when I'm finished with these other smaller comparisons. My gosh, I need to get a drink of water. My throat is dry now. I have been cutting back on my Red Bulls, so probably not going to be drinking them during my videos. Now I realize that maybe I need to bring a water with me next time. So, life stuff. We are still struggling with potty training. He has good days and he has bad days. So, we're hanging in there. He has also been fighting bedtime. So, I'm tired. I'll probably cut all of this out. So, one last thing before I go. Karen from Textured Treasures sent me a box full of goodies. So, I have quite a few things to give away. I'm going to do some now and save some for later. Okay, so giveaway rules. Must be 18 or older so that I can ask for your address. No saying giveaway in the text. Don't even hint at a giveaway. The first one is going to be From Dawn to Dusk Motif 4-2. This is one of the Try It First kits for think this is considered needlepoint canvas. It comes with all of the goodies, beads, needle, the canvas, and the thread. So if you would like to win this one, we'll say, Dawn. Use the word Dawn, and I'll use a random comment generator. Okay. Dawn, D-A-W-N. Okay, the next one is a tin topper or an ornament. This is what it looks like. Eternity. It comes with all of the fabric, needles, floss, and beads. So if you would like to win this one, then use the word eternity, E-T-E-R-N-I-T-Y, eternity. Okay, so those are the two little kits that I have to do giveaway. I also have a pattern. So I have this pattern, and I have two of these. So I will do two winners. This pattern's name is Thompson. Oh my goodness. It's got beautiful purples and pinks. There's like some clear, they're kind of pearl, white opal, and heather beads. So if you would like to win this, use the word I want to do Thompson. Use the word opal. O-P-A-L. That's what it looks like. And I have two of them. So if you would like to win one, just comment below. Again, must be 18 or older so that I can ask you for your address. And then I have 3 more patterns that I will save for a later date. So that's what I have. I'm not really going to show haul this time because probably more than it should be. But if you have any questions, comments, or if there's something that you would like to see in regards to the glow in the dark or the stitch count comparison, I'm doing it mostly for like HAEDs to know what size fabric I personally would like for massive projects where I'm going to be using gridded fabric. So if you have any questions about those, please don't hesitate to ask. I love geeking out over all of this kind of stuff and doing the comparisons. I also want to do a comparison of like thread gloss versus no thread gloss on thread on floss. I personally use thread gloss. I love it. It makes stitching, especially for like the Krennics and the glow in the darks, so much easier to even just thread the needle. Forget not getting tangles and all that. Just threading the needle is so much easier. But using thread gloss has helped immensely with getting knots. I maybe every now and then will get like one of those, I call them stupid knots because they're like not even real. You just pull the thing and it just like pops off. Like the knot pops out. So I get those from time to time, but it's rare. I really like using the thread gloss, and I use So Fine thread gloss here. They have it in the US and Canada. I'm not sure if they sell it internationally, but there's a few international brands too that are great. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but I'll put the name of it down below. for anyone who is in the UK and wants to try thread gloss. So that's pretty much it. I hope you've enjoyed hanging out with me. Hopefully this was a little bit shorter of a video than normal. Yeah. Do all the fun YouTube-y things like comment, subscribe if you like. If not, that's fine too. Have a good day. So in love. Bye.